How you doing, Southern Alberta? This is the Stormbringer bringing you the PZW match of the week on Shaw Television. Rampage, the Cowboy Bryn, TBone versus Kyle Sebastian, and the Canadian Dream, the #1 tag team in all of Alberta wrestling. Tom, the incredible Rampage versus arguably the best athlete in professional wrestling in Western Canada today, Kyle Sebastian, the young former missionary, and his tag team partner, the incredibly powerful Canadian Dream. An unbelievable tag team matchup, Tom. Rampage versus Sebastian and the Canadian Dream. Cowboy Bryn and TBone are in control. The Cowboy going up onto the second floor, missing with a big fist. The question is, Tom, we thought Ric Flair had a bad track record for going up in the high rent districts. The Cowboy misses everything from up there. Doesn't miss that. Now the roll through and the tag. Look at that. Out of Rampage. Sebastian was going to get the upper hand. An incredible cross-body block from the top rope. And Rampage somehow manages to have the upper hand, baiting the Canadian Dream into the ring. You can see the double team, Tom. You can see just how effective of a tag team Cowboy Bryn and TBone are. The double team on Kyle Sebastian in the corner. The Cowboy now firm control. Look at the height. Kyle Sebastian may be one of the most elite athletes in all of professional wrestling, but he is also one of the smallest. The kid just celebrated his 18th birthday a few months back. He is young, and he does not have a lot of body weight behind him. He can be one of the most athletic, high-flying performers there is, but if he's flat on his back, just like you and me, Tom, he's not going to be able to do a lot laid flat on his back, and he's going to be susceptible to a lot of offense from his opponent. Look at that suplex. The float over, 1, 2, and a kick out by Sebastian. Sebastian may be smaller, but Sebastian has a gigantic heart. I know this firsthand, Tom. I've been tag team partners with Sebastian for a couple of years now. We've got a strong alliance, a strong friendship. I care about Kyle immensely as a human being. I care about his career. I want to see Kyle Sebastian climb to the top of this biz, headline a football stadium someday. And you know what, Tom? If there's a kid who I think can do it, it is definitely Kyle Sebastian. TBone now pulling Sebastian back into the corner. Again, the double team by Rampage. TBone, oh, the big boot by Sebastian. Can Sebastian fight out? The left hand's on the Cowboy. Kyle going for the tag. No. TBone cuts him off with a spine buster. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Sebastian. I want to share with our audience at home an incredible thing for a performer like Kyle Sebastian. For those of you that are familiar with Canadian professional wrestling history, you may have heard of the Northern Death Tour. It is a tour that tours small communities and Indian reserves in northern Manitoba. I believe even going into northern Ontario. It is a 3-week tour. Some of these communities can only be reached by ice bridge. Kyle Sebastian, PZW heavyweight champion Adrian Walls, the amazing Grace, the beautiful ring announcer who is yet to work her first professional wrestling match, but is booked on this Northern Death Tour. TBone, one half of Rampage, former PZW alumni, Vance Nevada, and Garb and Herb Sierra, the Bollywood Lions, have all been booked on the Northern Death Tour. Tom, Rhino, Christian, Lance Storm, Chris Jericho, some of the greatest Canadian professional wrestling talents have participated in the Northern Death Tour, and those wrestlers that I just mentioned from Power Zone Wrestling's past, Power Zone Wrestling's present, and Power Zone Wrestling's future are booked on the Northern Death Tour. While I may not be a fan of guys like TBone, Walls, or Vance Nevada, I want to wish them nothing but the best, nothing but success on this tour. Kyle Sebastian, who is on the tour, but right now is embroiled in an incredible matchup with the Canadian Dream versus Rampage. The Dream is on the track. He is lacing out the big clotheslines. Nothing fancy, Tom. Just pure power out of the Canadian Dream. The Dream now with TBone in the corner. The big shoulder tackle. The Dream is on fire. Look at that shot One clubbing blow sends the Cowboy Bryn down to the mat. Setting him up, the Irish whip. Here we go. The Cowboy meets TBone. The train is on the track. Here comes the Dream. Look at that clothesline. Look at the power of the Canadian Dream. Tom, every single month that goes by, this guy just gets stronger, just gets more powerful. Tom, the Canadian Dream on the run. Oh, look at that shot. Look at that shot from TBone. And again, Rampage showing why they are the #1 tag team in all of professional wrestling in Western Canada. An unbelievable team, the Cowboy, Bryn and TBone. Just when you think they are dead, just when you think they are done, they take back over the Canadian Dream, now at the mercy of Rampage. Setting them up for the spike pile driver. No! Kyle Sebastian knocks Cowboy Bryn off the top. The holy roller into the sharpshooter. Look at the teamwork out of the Dream and Sebastian. The sharpshooter on TBone. Tap out TBone. No! The Cowboy Bryn breaks up the sharpshooter. Pulls out his Rampage teammate TBone, pulls him out of harm's way. Here we go, Tom. It's a new match. We're starting over. The Dream and Sebastian versus Rampage. Here we go, Tom. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Bryn. Come on, Bryn, TBone, let's go. You gotta be kidding me, Tom. I have wrestled these two, and they have done this to me and Kyle Sebastian. They are taking the count-out loss. Knowing that the momentum was with Dream and Sebastian, they are taking the count-out loss. You gotta be kidding me. Rampage is revolting. March 12th, the Dream, Sebastian, Rampage, Texas Tornado Death Match. Anything goes, 100% violence. March 12th, the LCCDA Electric Barn.
Strauss